Hello and welcome to the new episode of the Stargate Command org update. This is the org update that should coincide or is coinciding with the PU release of the 3.9 alpha. This is kind of a new thing that we're doing. This is actually the second org update. The last one, there was no video. I just kind of did a text update. I threw it on Discord so that we kind of had like a state of the org. And I just thought it would be fun to do a video this time so that we had something, less reading, just sit and watch and enjoy. So since these are going to coincide with the releases in the game, in the alpha, let's start out by taking a look at where the alpha is. So 3.9, Cloud Imperium has added a lot to the game. We've got a new landing zone here on Microtech. You can see me sitting in the beautiful city of New Babbage. Microtech also has 3 moons, which I'm probably going to murder the names of. The first one's Clio, and then we've got Calliope and Utrepe. We have a new ship, the Asperia Prowler, which is a drop ship. We've got a lot of new mechanics in the game. The prison system, improved mining mechanics, improved survival mechanics with weather, hot, cold, stuff like that. We've got hunger and thirst mechanics. We also have some improvements to the user interface. Secure attachments on the weapons, a rework to the friends list, which should make grouping up with our buddies and our org mates a lot easier, as well as deep thoughts in the game, which again makes it easier to just interact, do emotes and things like that. So lots of cool stuff happening in the game. The real focus of these videos, though, is the org update. Where is Stargate Command? What's new with the org? What's been happening with members? And how are we changing? How is the org evolving as the development of the game moves forward? So in the last few months, since the last update, I'm very happy to report a lot of growth. We have 20 new members in that time. I was going to give everybody a call out by name, but I'm not going to read off 20 names. That's just too much. But 20 new members. We've had a lot of activity on Discord, a lot of activity in game. We just recently took place in a joint operation with another org. That was a lot of fun. So a lot of activity there. The other thing I want to talk about just a little bit before the next announcement is ranks. In Stargate Command, we don't have a ton of structure right now, and there's a reason for that. For one thing, we're not a huge org right now. We don't have a huge active player base, so we don't need a ton of structure. We don't need a ton of ranks. As the org grows, and as activity grows, and as more game mechanics are added to the game, more structure will be added to the org as it is needed. But right now, we don't need that. So that's it. That's what it is. So what do we have right now for ranks? Well, when everybody joins the org, you're a pilot. We all have ships. We all fly ships. We're all pilots, right? Once you kind of learn how the org runs, what our core values are, what we're all about, and you're engaged in events, you're engaged just in gameplay, in Discord with the core group, and once you kind of like just learn our culture, then you get bumped up to a captain. And that's basically what we are as an org. You're a pilot or you're a captain. And a captain is someone who can take the lead. It's completely up to you. I mean, frankly, even pilots can take the lead. But a captain is someone who, if you know someone's a captain, you can go to them for help. A lot of times they might have recruiting access so they can approve applications. So if you have a buddy or someone who's applying to the org, a captain can probably approve that application for you if I'm not around. So that's kind of what we are. So the next thing I want to announce, I'm very happy to announce that I have 5 new captains that I just bumped up with this at the time of this update. Okay, so 5 new folks that we're bumping up: Phantom Smoke, Maestro, Jax, Healer, and RexVid25, who many of you might not have seen yet. He's actually a returning member, but he's been with the org for a long time. He has my trust. And I actually want to mention that. We've got a lot of members that, there's other stuff. There's other stuff in their life. They went away from the game and they're coming back. But again, you know the core values. You know what Stargate Command is all about. So you come back, you come back to the org, you're active, you're playing the game, you're around, you're a captain. You're still a captain. You know what the org's all about. Okay? To wrap up, one last thing I want to hit on, and I did this in the last org update, was what is our focus right now? What are we focusing on? Because the game is still in development, we're not focusing on building a big colony or all of us pooling our money and buying a flagship. We don't have any big org projects right now like that. But what we can do, and what I do want our continued focus to be on, is activity and engagement. We all have real lives. We all have other things that we do. And sometimes, gaming is a hobby, and our hobbies take a back seat to our real life responsibilities. But when we are around, when we are in the game, uh, do what you can to support Stargate Command. Be in Discord. That's one of the best things we can do to support our org. Be in Discord, interact with your org mates. If you see an org mate on the server, shoot them a message. Hey, what are you up to? And sometimes just jump in Discord and be in voice chat, because that encourages activity, that encourages engagement, and it makes our gaming community a stronger community. So that's our focus right now, is just that engagement, that activity. Thank you all so much for helping me out with that. I really appreciate it. And thanks for being a part of Stargate Command and your continued support. Okay? Thank you so much, and I will see you in the verse.